Namaste. What's going on? Hopefully y'all having a good Friday. Let me see something here. All right. It is March 11th. I think we're in the new moon. And gas prices are up. But I said they were going up. I said that, and let me not start that way. My wife says I have a really bad habit of I told you so. I do, but I also feel like everything can't be handled with kids' gloves. This is not a black or white thing. This is not a racism thing. It is basically control, transhumanism. There's a couple different things that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's playing out, and the masses of people are the sufferers of all this madness going on. So, but anyway. Peace, Portia. How you doing? Hola. That's Luna. It's a new name. I didn't see that. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, Portia? Good to see you. It's always good to see you. Hope y'all are dealing with the rising gas prices. But remember, I've been saying, okay, I need to stop saying it that way. Previously, on the last episode of Magick Croix Speaks, no, seriously though. But I mean, it's still a stressful time for a lot of people. It is what it is. They have a 10-year plan to 2030. They have a 10-year plan. You know what I'm saying? This is year 2. So, yeah. Agenda 2030 is in full effect. I did give out some movie recommendations. I think Contagion is one. If you watched me and the Elder Azazel live last week, he mentioned that movie. We thought it was another name. We thought it was Pandemic. But no, the movie is called Contagion. And it came out a couple years ago. And Larry Fishburne is in it. Is an exact script of 2 years ago to now, and what's going to keep going. Yeah. Anyway, do some magic. Keep saying do some magic. Can't get stressed out. You just got to roll with the flow. I mean, there's so much stuff going on now. It's not even, you don't even need to decode anything anymore. It's just like blatant right in your face, but I don't want that I don't want to scare y'all. I don't want to scare y'all about ongoing stuff that's to come, because it's going to get worse. So, how's everybody doing this Friday? It is back cold. We're at 38 degrees here in Texas. 38. Just yesterday, it was like 73. You know what I mean? So the weather's going haywire. But again, all this is hand in hand. All this stuff that's going on. So do some magic. I've said before that I have a lot of PDFs, right? I have a lot of books. And one of my absolute favorite occultists, his name is Basil Crouch. He was in Europe, and he made a lot of books, simple books too, but they work. I promise you they work. I was impressed with how well his stuff works. You know, some of his stuff is geared towards coven and coven workings. So you need multiple people, but a lot of stuff a solo practitioner could work with, such as the Hollow Genie. This is one of those rare, if you can find one of his books, one of his actual physical books, is rare. You can't find it. Okay. The most you're going to get is a PDF. Okay. That's the most you're going to get. Another one of my absolute favorite of his is The Making of a God and Other Works of the Black Art. I think that's the title. Something close to that. But anyway, he was one of those magicians that traveled and got his magical knowledge from experience, sitting with different tribes and stuff like that. So the Hollow Genie is another one that works. The difficult part that I had with this one was that I couldn't find an ugly statue because this involves working with a fetish, what's called a fetish, okay? Or a genie, Hollow Genie, get it? It's difficult to explain. This is one of those that you need to see, but you got to have some kind of statue, okay, that you activate. And yeah, I don't even know how to explain it, but there's some powerful work. Something that doesn't require a whole bunch of magical experience and knowledge. But I was trying to find some statues that look something like this. Something that's like not quite terrifying, but unappealing to the eye. Something like that. It's not required, but that's the general idea. The Hollow Genie. Any workings that you're going to find, tighten your bootstraps. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Let's just say that. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, it's going to get worse. You know, so I hope the last 2 years y'all been preparing. Again, do some magic. That's all I can tell you. Do some magic. Stop bullshit. Do some magic. Here's another example of this is supposed to be the statue right here. Okay. And the way he explains stuff is so simple. It's so elementary. You know what I'm saying? But this one, he has another one, The Dark Side of the Moon. Let me see. Who else? What else? Dark Side of the Moon, Shun, The Making of a God, and Other Works of the Black Art. He has a lot of books. But anyway, another one of his titles, he goes by Basil Crouch, but he also goes by Basil Croix. I was so impressed with that his workings. My name went from Magick to Nebra, which was Latin for darkness, magic of darkness, because I was really heavily into dark arts at that time. I went to, after seeing his workings, and this is another name, one of the titles of Baron Samedi. Okay, it was Croix. So I was impressed with them. I was working with both of them, as a matter of fact. I changed to Nebra to Croix. So that's where that comes from. And so it means magic of the crossroads. See what I'm saying? Yeah, it's going to be oh, by the way, hopefully y'all are doing, don't ever forget the basics of magic. I'm not sure what people are using for petition paper. Petition paper is one of the basics that you should have. Like when you're doing magical working, say you're doing a candle work, you're doing a candle working, you got to have some kind of petition to say what you're doing. Okay. Petition paper. You can use lunch bags. Who do? This is what they use. Paper bags. The paper. Lunch bag. What they use. Who do? You can either use that, but as I said before, I don't particularly like, because I like to burn my petitions, sends it to the ether. Okay. I like to burn my petitions. So I use joss paper, which is also another name for rice paper. Rice paper burns very good. Okay. Doesn't stink or anything like that. This is, look at all this. I haven't still even used half of it yet. This is, sometimes I have a little short petition, I'll use this. Okay. This is petition paper. But damn, I can't get it back in here. Do some magic though, y'all. How else are you going to get out of this? Well, let me not say it that way. How else are you going to make it through it? Okay. I had a banish the bill spell. I have to give that to y'all. Maybe that'll help. This is also petition paper. Look at all this. All this is joss paper. It's quality paper. This is something, this is what I use to write petitions on. Okay? Every little thing you do in ritual matters. Every little thing. This is what it looks like. Now, if I'm doing some kind of working with, that I have to use somebody's name, I write their name a number of times. I'll use at the very least 3, okay? If I'm using for banishing or something other than that, I would use the number 7. And 2 other powerful numbers, write the name 9 times, write the name 13 times. See what I mean? Almost dropped. All right. Looks like, damn, I can't get this in here anymore. But again, you know, if you're going to be, if you're going to, what's the words I'm looking for? If you're going to be going through this, don't stress about it. It's going to happen. It really is going to happen. Okay. Signs are everywhere. Signs are everywhere. They're blatantly doing stuff. And the movies that's coming on, I just ran across Eve of Destruction. That's another movie you should pay attention to. Okay, because they got all these androids. And like the elder said in our live, the sleepers have been awakened. So, I mean, bumpy ride is an understatement. You know, you think the last 2 years was something. Watch what's coming. You know, watch what's coming. So. But don't be scared though. Do not be scared. I think over the past year alone, at least since my relaunch of this channel, I put out a lot of magical information that can be used. Okay, I don't put out anything that's hard or complicated. You know, every one of my guests that I've had, they all have channels, and you can get magical tips on any one of those channels. See what I'm saying? Um, it's going to be a bumpy ride, but you can make it through it. Like I said, I will try and come back on here and give a banish the bills spell. Okay, I can do that. What else can you do? You, of course, I'm going to suggest meditation. I always suggest doing that. There are a lot of people on my Facebook who are master decoders. All right. There's a couple people who are masters at gematria. Okay. You have Ani, who was on here last year. He's real good with decoding stuff. You know what I mean? You got Terrain, the Dark Lord. You got Warlock Asylum. Okay, of course, you got the Elder Azazel. All right. I got more guests coming up. So, you know, can't like stress about it, about what's coming, because it's coming. Can't do anything about it except shape your own reality. You know what I mean? Shape your own reality, turn off the TV, do some research, okay? But keep your body in tip-top shape, okay? Eat fruits and vegetables because they're poisoning everything else. All right, drink alkaline water or spring water. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. After your video the other day, I started studying servitors, and we'll be making one soon. Oh, that's a good one. Servitors are excellent spirit helpers. They are artificial spirits, but like I was saying, you have to keep them under control. Okay. Damon Brand has a great method. Who else? I don't think any of y'all can probably find that tarantula book, but there's another one called Creating Artificial Entities. I think that is the name of that one. I can't remember who the author is, but there's a couple books. So there's a couple different methods. Just be careful. As with any magical practice, be careful. Okay? Go in with a modicum of respect, especially when you're dealing with deities. Okay? Don't be fearful, just be respectful. All right? If you're going to go to the graveyard, be very respectful. Okay? I don't suggest that, but I don't suggest a beginner do that. Okay? You may take something the hell up out of there with you and take it home. You don't want that. Yeah, don't be, if you want to get into working with deities, do so. Okay, just gotta get over this program fear. I get it, but now's not the time. Now really is not. We're here, like the elder said during that last live. He said, we're here now. This stuff has been predicted for years. The stuff that you see going on now has been predicted. All of it. Okay. So, put on your big boy drawers, put on your big girl panties, and it's gonna be a bumpy ride, as you can see already. If the last 2 years haven't taught you nothing, the next two will. So just remember what I said. If you stay ready, you never have to get ready. Okay? Make sure you have a lot of vitamins. Make sure you have stuff like cayenne pepper. Just stay ready. That's all. Live your life and not in fear. Just be ready for all this stuff that's coming. I got the Damon Brand book on. Oh yeah, that, like I said, that's an excellent book. And I really truly enjoyed making Constation. I still laugh at the name that I gave that deity, servitor, Constation. Cunstacia. Like I said, I put so much effort the way Damon Brand described it, creating a sigil for her, her body type. I wrote it all down. Like, she had a whole description. And when she showed up in my dreams, that shit freaked me out. I ain't gonna lie. Now, this was years ago, but I was like, wow, shit worked. It works. So Damon Brand's book is excellent. Okay. I think for the house that I used something made out of clay, and I imprinted her sigil in the clay, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, S.A. Welcome. Not really talking about much. I was talking about servitors and my petition paper. Excuse me. But just, oh, fetish. Love working with these. Like I said, the Hollow Genie is one of his best books. He has Fairy Gold, he has Dial Magic, and he just writes some good books. He really does. So, I mean, it's dark stuff. Trust me, it's dark. The things he talks about is dark, but shit works. All you want is results. That's all that matters. I can't even give an example of much. It's just, I'm a fan. That might not be the right word to say, but I like his work. I really do. Here's another illustration of the stuff that he be talking about. So this is called a magic square here, right? And you put that statue or that fetish right in the middle. Okay. Stuff is easy. It's easy to do and it works. You can't argue with results. You know what I'm saying? Cannot argue with results. Stacy, a big fan. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Namaste. I'm not signing off, but I'm saying that I thank you for being a big fan. Any advice on working with demons with children in the house? Yeah, be careful with that, because children are sensitive. You still are, when your child has so much potential and they haven't been damaged, so to speak, by life. They still have their imagination. They still have a strong life force. They haven't been beat up by life yet. I know that's not the right way to say that, but you know what I'm going with that. If you're gonna have children in the house, just know how to protect them. I think on one of my other videos, I told the story of how it was some kind of deity in my house, some kind of entity in my house, and I used Lucifer to banish those entities. Nothing major, like there wasn't real malevolent. It wasn't bad, but like guitar playing itself, you know what I'm saying? Then him and my son and his friends were in his room. They had the door open. They saw something run past the door real fast, like a completely black figure. But if you're gonna have children in the house, just know strange stuff is gonna happen because children have high vibrations. Okay, some entities are attracted to that. Okay, and like I said, children are very sensitive to stuff like that, so they can see. Okay, they can see. She's 16, but I will still worry if it's safe. Oh, I thought you meant like a little child. 16 should be fine. She, forgive my saying so, but she's kind of probably worried about boys right about now. Trust me, I got a little girl. Well, she's not little anymore, but at 16, that's all she thought about. You know what I mean? And being on the phone and popular at school, normal teenage stuff. Okay. Not to say that she can't see anything, but if you do banishings, like if you work in a house and you do banishings, you should be okay. Okay. Banishings are to make sure that you don't leave any lingering energy in the house. That's why it's a good idea when you finish a ritual, you should say, if you work with an entity or deity, you should say something like, go in peace, return to the place from which you came, and appear again whenever I call upon you. Real simple. You go. You're acknowledging the spirit and you're telling them, okay, it's time for you to bounce. Plain and simple. But is the weather where y'all at? Like Portia, I forget where you're at. Has the weather gone cold again? How's the weather where y'all at? Because it went down to freezing cold again. And then tomorrow it's going to start rising again. Monday, we're going to be at 80 degrees. Anybody? Any takers? What's the weather like? No? Nobody? Good advice. Thanks. No, not a problem. Not a problem. My advice though is just to be prepared. Okay. If you can, if you can, if you can. Get this. If you can. I understand if you can't, but the eldest book is on point about a lot of stuff. I can't wait till the second volume gets here. It's just so much information in here. You know what I mean? If you can. Yes, SA. You're in Texas, windy. Yeah, the my window's right here, and it's just blowing hard. Oh, that's right, Portia. You're in Houston. Yeah, freezing. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all know that's not normal, right? Oh, we gonna see some more weather. All you gotta do is look at old prophecies. All this stuff is happening, has been prophesied. All of it. Okay. All of it. 2 hours from Houston. I think I'm 3 hours from Houston. So all of Texas is cold right now. 40 in Jersey, but feel like 30. Yeah, my part of town. That's where I'm from. I'm from Philly, but is it on Amazon? No, it's on his website. Let me give it to you again. He has some great, the elder just knows what he's talking about. This is why I'm a big fan of listening to older people. The elder, he be on it. There you go, right there. That is his website. He has a great information on shungite and other minerals. I got just about everything that man has put out. Just about. We're actually going to watch one of those movies tonight that he recommended. Just, go back to watch that interview that I did with him. It was just last week. And he gave out some good information. I mean, 2 hours of nonstop information is what he gave out. Almost 2 hours. You know what I mean? He be on it. He's been on it for years. Okay. Go back and look at Bobby Hemmitt's old lectures, his dark side lectures, what I call his dark side lectures. Okay. Bobby Hemmitt. Oh yeah, his readings are on point. His dream interpretations are on point also. Okay. Remember, you want to remember your dreams right now. You want to do things that enhance your dreams and they give you good memory recall. Okay. DMAE. That's one. Huperzine A. It's another one. Go to cola. Okay. Ginkgo biloba. All right. All these that I just named are for memory. Okay. Write that stuff down. It's important. All right. Now is the time to return to spirituality en masse. Thanks, Portia. Appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you saying that. Do some magic. I know I keep saying it, right? Do some magic. I wish I could find that banish the bill spell. I don't know if any of you have backyards, but it requires you to bury some things. If not, I'm gonna look and see what I can find for y'all. Because you're gonna need this. You're gonna need some magical stuff. Okay, I can't stress it enough. All right, but again, live your life and not in fear. One thing you can do is stop looking at the news. Love the lecture. What is his YouTube? His YouTube is, let's see, what is his YouTube? Let me see if I can find it for you real quick. I know does he have YouTube? Yeah, he has a YouTube. Azazel Ben May. That's it. I found it. I found it fast. He put some good information on his YouTube also. Yeah, that was. Portia, can you repeat your request? Can you say, can I send you those? What are you referring to? Can I send you? Oh, the banish the bill spell. Is that what you're talking about? I sure can. I've been taking Haritaki and it would have you astral traveling. You know, I tried taking that and it had the exact opposite effect on me. It had the exact opposite. I wasn't remembering my dreams at all, you know. So I kind of wasted my, well, it's not a waste because I had to experiment, but um there's another one. There's another, this is a good one. Trust me on this. This is a good one. Um, there's another vitamin that can get you dreaming really good. The ingredients are vitamin B6, magnesium, and vitamin B6, magnesium, and zinc. For some reason, those three supplements work well together for dreaming and recall. The product is called ZMA. You can get that on Amazon. Haritaki is, I'm going to show you that also, Portia. I know you asked her. I'm going to give you Haritaki. Some people take this, and that's good also for astral traveling and dream recall. It it won't let me copy and paste it because it's too much. Let's see. Let me go to another link. This is the one I got. Maybe you can get this one. Maybe it'll let me. 2019 is the last time I purchased it. Let's see. See if this works. It might still not work. I don't know if that's gonna work. That might work. That link that I gave you might work. You know, I agree with not watching the news in a way, but then again, how else will I know what's going on, even if there's some propaganda in there? But today I read on MSN News that USA is making bioagents that are made to target specific ethnic groups. Oh yeah, absolutely. They've been doing that for a long time. That's not new. But I agree with you. All I say is this: learn to discern what's propaganda and what's not, and what's, you can go to alternative sites like Gab, you can go to BitChute. BitChute, the information on there probably will scare you. I'll be very honest. It's very revealing, BitChute. Certain YouTubers try to bring the truth, but what I'm talking about is not watching mainstream media. That's what I mean when I say don't watch the news. I'm not saying don't pay attention. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying don't pay attention to mainstream media. Okay? They lie and they hide shit. It is what it is. King Leo says Sun Warrior supplement is great for sleep and remembering dreams. There's also an herb. Also an herb. The sun herb is called, what's the name of it? The name of it is, it's a sun herb. Sumnichi. Sumnichi. What the hell is that name? It's the Sun Opener. That's the name of it. Sunichi. That's it. Sunichi. The Sun Opener. You can find this on, I'm going to say Amazon. You probably can find it. You can find everything on Amazon. Sun Opener. Okay, I struck out with that one though. It's not on Amazon. When I can't find something, I will go to eBay. It's either eBay or Amazon. It's not letting me do shit. All right, hold on. I can find it for you. Sunichi Sun Opener or Sun Opener is good for dreams too. Let's see. You'll have some pretty profound dreams by, y'all know I'm all about them herbs. Sun Opener. There's one. Comes in powder. You're welcome, Portia. It comes in powder form or pills. The powder has a terrible taste, but stronger mixed with honey. It will keep you regular too. Much gratitude, not a problem. How do you use Lucifer? Like I use any other deity. I'm not understanding your question. Are you asking how my method? Not saying that. Not that I can't, but I'm not going over a process here. You know what I mean? The reason I used Lucifer when I used Lucifer because of his rank. Okay, these seem to be low-level entities that were in my house. I said, what better than to get a high-ranking general, so to speak, to get rid of them? My thinking was correct. So, in short, I mean, it's not a big secret. You know, I was in ritual and summoned Lucifer. You know what I mean? That was that. The Sun Opener is a good herb, though, y'all. It's a real good herb. No, I'm all about those herbs. Don't be beat. Don't know what you mean by that. All right, so y'all, I've been on here long enough. Just some practical advice. Get you through these tough times coming up. Do some magic. You know, tap into that energy. You know, tap into the spirit's energies. Okay, I gave not a ritual, but I gave an example of my experiences with the succubus. Okay, you can use succubi. You can use sexual energy for anything. Okay? Doesn't always have to be like a dark process. Okay, you can use sexual energy for anything, literally anything. Sexual fluid is the most powerful. Just remember that. Yes, SA, exactly. Build a relationship with him. Absolutely. Absolutely. Damn, it's cold. It seemed like it got colder. So anyway, I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Okay, whatever you get into tonight, if you're going out, be careful. All right, like the elder said, sleepers have been awakened. Be careful when you're out in groups, you know, around people. All right. This was not meant to be like a scary session. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I'm just saying, just be prepared. That's it. That's all I'm saying. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. Thanks for joining me. See, before I go, you see what Portia said? Portia says, I have a close relationship with Lucifer, got to go through the top dog. Exactly. He's a high-ranking member of hell. So yeah, top dog. That was my thinking, and it paid off. That's what happened. No problem, SA and the S Luna. Thank you. I appreciate it. Again, thanks for joining me. I hope y'all have a good day and a good rest of your week. All right. I'll see y'all next time in the shadows. My name is Magick Croix. Namaste. Peace, y'all.